Hello and welcome to a fresh new edition of Creative Picks. I'm Ritwika Gupta and this week I'll be talking about the Super Bowl ads I liked and disliked. Let's take a look. So let's start with the ones I really liked, starting off with Amazon. Now Amazon came up with a 90-second Super Bowl spot titled Not Everything Makes the Cut. The spot opens at Amazon headquarters where two employees talk about how Alexa is being put into a lot of stuff these days, but there were plenty of fails along the way. For instance, an Alexa-enabled electric toothbrush that sounds muffled inside the mouth, or a voice-activated dog collar, or an Alexa hot tub that gets crazy when asked to play music, and then we see Alexa in space controlling the electricity on Earth. Well, I found the ad really funny. It tells us that there are a lot of new features that Alexa is now capable of doing, but not everything makes the cut. This self-depreciating route works for the brand. The ad shows that Amazon is not afraid to make fun of itself. The brand wants to appear likable and approachable, and I think it works. These days, using Alexa has become so popular. The ad asserts the brand's global dominance, and at the same time, it's also fun to watch Alexa fail. I also like the fact that they used the classic song Don't Stop Me Now by Queen. It added a funky flavor to the film.
The incident?
Wait, that was you guys.
I don't know, was it?
Powering down, powering up, powering down.
She says she's doing it, but I don't see anything. Do you? Holy.
Don't stop me now.
I'm not talking to you.
'Cause I'm having a good time.
The ad also featured a number of celebrities right from Harrison Ford to the Kelly brothers, Forrest Whitaker, Ilana Glazer and A.B. Jacobson. Honestly, I don't think this ad is as good as when Alexa lost her voice last year, but it's still a really good effort. Speaking of Alexa, the Pringles ad this year makes fun of Amazon Alexa. Titled Sad Smart Device, the spot begins with a guy coming up with a spicy nacho stack using 3 Pringles flavors. When his buddy asks how many possible combinations exist, the smart device, what appears to be an Alexa, gives the answer 318,000. But it doesn't stop there. The device goes on to explain how a lack of hands keeps her from stacking Pringles, a lack of mouth keeps her from tasting Pringles. The device's thoughts gets a bit deeper and sad until the guys figure out a way to get her to stop lamenting by demanding a song. In this case, Funky Town.
How many Pringles flavor stack combinations are there?
318,000. Sadly, I'll never know the joy of tasting any, for I have no hands to stack with, no mouth to taste with, no soul to feel with. I am at the mercy of a cruel and uncaring.
Cool, play Funky Town.
There's a Pringle stack for everyone, sort of.
I think the ad is pretty entertaining. There's definitely a running joke about how artificial intelligence like Siri and Alexa have these snarky comments built into their system. It's a very clever concept in my opinion. Pringles hasn't included any celebrity this time, but if you ask me, this concept of an emotional smart device has a touch of emotional humor which makes the ad fun and clever. Food marketers are also trying to figure out the best ways to cash in on the growing use of smart speakers in homes, especially as they're often found in the kitchen. So overall, I really enjoyed this ad. In a 1982 Danish art film, Andy Warhol ate a Whopper on camera for more than 4 minutes. For Super Bowl this year, Burger King revived this footage and turned it into an ad. Yes, the ad features a nearly silent film of the iconic pop artist Andy Warhol eating a Whopper. In the film, Warhol is seen sitting at a table where he pulls a burger box out of a Burger King bag. And no, these are not computer-enhanced footages. The video shows the actual Burger King products in the original film. Well, it's definitely bold and risky. Risky because I'm not sure how many viewers will recognize Andy Warhol, who died in 1987, which limits the appeal of the commercial. But I think it's also a brilliant way to stand out among all the Super Bowl ads that are mainly high on humor and celebrities. The ad definitely got people talking about it, and if you think about it, having an icon like Andy Warhol eating it is possibly the best kind of endorsement because it comes from someone who was not paid by Burger King to endorse the product. It's authentic and the commercial is an invitation for everyone in America to eat like Andy.
My name is Andy Warhol, and I just finished eating a hamburger.
Okay, now on to the Super Bowl ads which I didn't like. Mint Mobile. Okay, so Mint Mobile's 2019 Super Bowl commercial was just simply gross. It starts out with a man oogling over an idea of a $20 phone plan, and he says that's not right. The brand's mascot, however, contradicts him. He offers an alternative, saying what really isn't right is chunky milk. The ad then cuts to a mom talking about why she buys milk with chunks, and then she pours it into a glass. Then it shows her kids simultaneously eating and drinking it. That's right, the commercial is all about chunky milk. It was straight up disgusting. Forget about what the brand was trying to convey. I was just horrified by the concept of chunky milk. And watching those children eat and drink milk chunks really managed to ruin my appetite. I don't know if the brand wanted to be funny or sarcastic. I just didn't get the concept. The idea wasn't even big or outrageous enough to be funny. It was just gross. Having said that, Mint Mobile really caught my attention, and in the end, I guess that's all that matters. Michelob Ultra's 2019 Super Bowl ad tells us that its beer is so pure that you can feel and taste it across oceans and beyond mist-covered mountains. The ad opens with American actress Zoe Kravitz sitting on top of a polished wooden platform amidst a sprawling field of greenery, and talks about the crisp sounds of Michelob Ultra pure gold bottle being cracked open and poured out. Yeah, that was the ad all about. In my opinion, it was too pretentious. It just had a generic, organic and sensory-based messaging, and for an event like Super Bowl, it just seemed a little bland. The main messaging was supposed to be how pure and organic the beer is, but that didn't come across seamlessly. In fact, the use of ASMR left me not really remembering anything strongly enough.
This beer, so pure you can taste it. Michelob Ultra Pure Gold. Beer in its organic form.
Turbotax's Super Bowl 2019 commercial features a Robochild revealing to his creator that although he could be anything he wants when he grows up, his goal is to be a Turbotax Live CPA so that he can help people get their best possible refund. So for all those who are not aware, Turbotax is an online software that helps you to do your taxes all by yourself. The ad opens with a robot with a plastic doll face and a child's voice, and it malfunctions once it learns that it can never be one of the brand's live CPAs. I found it just so weird. Just the thought of a creepy Robochild wanting to take over the job of a CPA is disturbing. The Robochild getup is also disturbing. Like, what's with the doll-like face? Reminded me of Annabelle or Chucky. I'm really curious to know who or what was the inspiration behind this. AI is a relatively strong theme in this year's Super Bowl's advertisements, but this one's just horrifying.
Robochild, all TurboTax Live CPAs are human beings with real emotions. I'm sorry, but you're never going to be emotionally complex enough for that job.
Is that true, Papa?
Yeah.
I am sad.
See what I mean?
He's still perfecting emotion.
TurboTax Live, now with CPAs on demand.
I did check out the previous ads by TurboTax. They're all quite spooky, and horror is not really a common genre for advertisers, but TurboTax did well in the past. This time though, the ad is just bizarre. Having said that, this year brands were all criticized for playing things too safe. So in that respect, at least this ad is able to spark a good deal of conversation. And that's a wrap on this edition of Creative Picks. Do let me know whether you agree with me or disagree with me. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. My handle is ritz.com, and I'll see you next week, same time, same place. Bye-bye.